Is this thing on?
How diddly who to everyone out there in the live world of internet-ness, and to the people that stream later, we love you too. Welcome to this week's UCR Live. I am Steve, and we have today a bevy of beautiful buxom babes around me. Of course, we have the queen of uncensored radio, Ms. Vera. How are you today, V?
Hi, kids. I'm doing good. Settling back down after my short little mini vacay. Getting
You're always doing
ready
something,
for
Vera. You're
winter.
so busy.
Oh my God.
I don't know how. I can't wait to retire.
Oh, me too.
Retire from your retirement.
I'm
I
gonna have
love it. I love
retirement
that you're so
envy.
busy. Retirement envy. I live.
Got shit to do.
I live. Well, there's no rest for the wicked, even on the Lord's Day. Miss Christina, how are you?
I am good. I am good. Hanging
What's
by a
going on
thread
in your
again.
world this week?
Well, I went wedding dress shopping on Sunday for my sister. She's getting remarried
Oh.
and next October. So that was a lot of fun.
Wow.
She found a dress.
She's had two husbands, and I'm an old maid.
Oh, the first one's giving her a fucking headache. But still, till this day. But everything else is good. Can't complain. It was a beautiful dress. It was a beautiful day. We had a great time. So.
Well, that's good. It's always nice to have those nice moments,
Yeah.
And we have our queen of technology, by the looks of her. Miss Katie McCarthy is with us this week. How are you, Katie?
I was panicking. The cats are in the Amazon bags behind me, and I'm like, oh God,
no.
shut up. I'm just thinking, how can I get back there and just like
how can I
out
throw
of the
something at
bag?
them?
Oh God. I would apologize for the hot fucking mess behind me, but I have no apologies at this point. This is who I am. It is a personality. It is a vibe. It is an aesthetic. Just deal with it, okay?
100%.
Holy shit, she's here!
Oh,
we can't
my
talk bad about him
God.
Oh, we were going to have a Jeffrey
Hello.
bitch sesh, and then he shows up.
We don't know what happened was.
Well,
this is an unexpected surprise. Hello, Jeffrey.
I thought Steve was gonna be like it was gonna be Steve and like Vera, so I freaked out.
We were ready.
And like my phone doesn't have much of a battery on it. My kids are all awake, and yeah, like it's a mess here, but I'm
Solidarity, bitch. That's like the theme of tonight.
Everyone's life is a mess, and we're here. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
How did your paint and sip go, Jeffrey?
No, the paint and sip is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
Setting up like all the tables and things, and getting all the last minute stuff, and then I had to, paint the picture myself so I could actually act like I knew what I was doing.
Oh my God!
Do we get to see it?
Yeah, I want to see this shit.
Let me see this shit.
Let's see it. Preview.
No, I didn't even take a picture because I was so. Oh, I do have a picture.
I need to see. Send it to me.
Show it. Show it.
Do you have? I'm wondering.
So much pressure.
I didn't picture Jeffrey as an artist.
Oh my God, it's terrible.
You know what though? I've done this paint sip shit like 100 times, and it is so fucking fun. Like, and it is so easy too. Like, it's really just paint strokes.
I'm going to be honest here. A preschooler could paint better than I could.
Oh, me too. I'm the most. I cannot draw. I cannot paint. I can't do any of that stuff. But if
I have a bunch of pictures.
I was looking at my 7-year-old's schoolwork the other day, and I said, "Wow, you have better penmanship than me." I don't know what that says about me. Does that mean I'm like
in my bathroom? That's how proud of it I was.
Does that mean like
Christina?
I have one that I keep in my bar area. It's actually
the bar area that I will be visiting tomorrow.
a 2 by
Whoa, what the
12
fuck
by
was
12
that?
inch section of my counter.
Vera, we need to get you a sign. Oh, Katie, if you got paranormal activity, what's going on, girl?
What's going on?
I don't know. Call for help.
Kyle's not around. Kyle's not
He's
around.
not.
You gotta help me.
Oh, Jesus.
We need to we need to get Vera a sign for her bar.
For my
Vampy
what?
Vera's.
Holy
A sign for your
shit.
bar,
It's a
neon.
lovely little paint and sip painting that I keep there to designate my bar area.
Vera the Vamp. I
Yeah,
like
we need
it. That'd be cool.
The Vera
Yeah.
is a vamp. Ah,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
doing
but
it
see-
again.
What are you doing?
I'm not
Must be so
doing
interfering.
anything.
It's a whole trashy thing though when you're like, okay, she's haunted. I know he's knew her vagina had cobwebs. When you're putting it on though, and you can't draw or paint, you know what I'm saying? Like I haven't picked up a paintbrush or a pencil since high school,
Yeah.
Let's see
and
it.
then it dawns on me.
It's
I just
coming.
sent it to Steve. How am I
That.
like? I can't. And I like. So I saw some people do some things, and I like matched
Wow.
things and put things together on my own. Okay.
Jesus, Ace, I hope it is. That's the
I
least
had
of
to
my
get-
worries.
I had to get my projector out and project the two different
you
images onto the
cheated.
canvas. Yeah, I
Oh
can't.
my
What
God.
are you out of your mind? At first, I printed out. I printed images out on cardstock, and I was going to trace them, and I was like, okay, this is going to be nuts. So then, for everybody though, I already have it traced out on the canvas for them.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Wow, that's
That'll be a lot easier for them.
So I went and traced out 48 canvases.
You have 48
Wow.
people coming?
Well, there's two. It's 2 nights, so that's
Two
why
sessions.
there's so
Two
much work.
sessions.
There's 2 sessions.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go get mine.
He's a little
paint and sip
entrepreneur.
by the bar.
and then we found out too that there was a ton of people coming who didn't buy tickets because they just felt like, oh, we could just come and show up and pay at the door, right?
Oh wow, Jeffrey, you've got
Wow.
yourself a little thriving business down there.
Yeah, man. I
a
wanna
little
do it.
concerning.
We should
So-
do a paint and sip while we're
Okay.
while we're at your place.
Listen, we were at the mansion. I'm already on it.
Fantastic.
Already on it. We're just gonna redo
I'm
this.
down. I'll
Redo
do the
this.
sipping. You guys do the painting. All right.
Yeah.
Here's the artwork. Are we ready?
Oh,
Yes.
It's so embarrassing. It's
Here's the artwork.
terrible.
Shut up. Oh, quite cool.
Oh, look at that! That's pretty cool.
I like that.
Absolute trash. Absolute
Shut
trash.
up. For
That's
somebody who doesn't
cute.
fucking paint, that looks fucking
Better
great.
than I
Okay,
can do,
so
girl.
I
shut
don't
your
know what's
fucking
going on
mouth.
here.
Oh, I like that
Oh,
one.
no,
It's
that
very
is
cute.
cute.
Oh, I like that
Oh,
too. It's
that's
very
nice.
cute.
Now, see, could I have started something simple with
I'm going to
martini
get mine.
glasses? No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to
That's
do
cute,
freaking
no.
hocus pocus bitches for Halloween.
Listen, Ace is a fan.
Look, Ace
Ace-
I
wants one.
know.
Ace is
You
in.
got your first commission. You got
Yep.
your first commission,
Okay.
Jeff.
Ace, you know what? I'll send it to you as soon as we're done with this bullshit. It's yours, buddy.
Christine, I love that this has turned into art to show and tell.
Okay,
Show and
Like
tell
our-
and The
our paint and
Exorcist.
sip show
Go,
and tell.
Christina.
Oh,
wow, look at
no.
that.
Oh, okay.
That
Fuck
is
this bitch.
stunning.
Oh, look at this.
Kiss my ass. She's like, oh, I'm not any good. Kiss my ass, bitch. That looks like a professional.
Right?
Very good. Very good.
I killed it. I'm going to do that
But we
over right
lost Katie.
Yeah. Just keep
Katie's
that in the
trying to sort out
background,
her
you
exorcism.
asshole.
I will.
Next paint and sip, you're coming to be the teacher.
Oh my God, I totally
Yeah.
will.
She's going to try to get it balanced on her shit pile now. It's like, oh,
Exactly.
God. There we go.
That won't go
We
back
got
to
it.
that won't go back
We
in the
got
bathroom, I
it.
guarantee it.
I love it. Katie will return. Katie will return. She's trying to to get rid of the demons in her
So,
in her
Yeah.
computer.
what is the paint and sip for?
Hold on. Coming from an artist, I always like to encourage others, and you deserve it. Oh, that's very lovely, Ace. Look at
See?
Ace
That is very
giving us the
sweet.
love.
You did a great job. I have
So
3 more
Deb-
paintings. Where the fuck are they?
I have a Halloween themed one that's upstairs that I'll bring down.
All right, I think I'm
Trump
good.
to the states.
So,
Jeff,
yeah,
what is the reason for the two
All
paint
right, we're
tips?
good.
We're just promoting the blouse barn, you know. Like I'm just helping
We're good.
my girlfriend out, who she tutors some kids.
Terrifying.
So I'm just helping her promote her business and doing different events there. You know, last month we did Queen for a Day. We had massages, haircuts, and spa facials and things. And this month, before I left for home, I wanted to, give her another jolt of business. So we were doing the paint and sips.
Very nice. The creativity in this one. Who knew?
Yeah,
I
who
know.
freaking knew?
Well, now that we're all here and our demons have been exercised and we've figured out how we paint
think
and
they
stuff
have.
like that, it's fine, Katie.
We're good.
You look
we're
like a very aggressive mime at the moment.
Imagine what she's like in the bedroom.
I know. Imagine
Lame.
Katie's hand job. Oh,
Hot load of
my
hot
God.
topics.
It's aggressively dry.
Aggressively dry. What a great intro. Speaking of aggressively dry and senile. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh.
See, we all
my.
thought Grandpa Joe was like a little bit sleepy and like a little bit
Is that a
confused.
vagina on his neck?
Yeah.
Turns out he was talking to the dead. I can't. I saw this the other night and went, that's a story if I've ever
Go
seen
ahead,
one.
get it out. I got my say. I'll let you guys make your Grandpa Joe jokes.
I'm just like, what a
When
faux
did he
pas.
get downgraded to grandpa? I thought he was our uncle.
No, he's
he's
Grandpa.
Okay.
Grandpa's an
Yeah.
upgrade,
Grandpa
man.
dementia.
I always called him Uncle Joe.
So, if for those of us that don't know, it appears that Joe Biden forgot that a congresswoman in Indiana had died a week earlier, and when it had
You can't blame him.
at an event, he kept screaming, "Where's Jackie?" Is Jackie
Oh
here?
my
Where's Jackie?"
He
God.
didn't keep screaming it. He said it twice.
Oh.
I mean,
Say your piece.
I haven't been on TikTok like all week. I gotta get back on there just for that.
Oh
Shit, because I'm sure I'm blowing up in the message box with like, oh motherfucker, where's the Biden video now, asshole?
sorry,
You missed one about your girl Marjorie, man.
The verbatim quote is, "Jackie, are you here? Where's Jackie? She was gonna be here." Jackie's not anywhere.
She was gonna be here, but she died.
Or Jackie is all around us, depending on what you believe. Like, who knows?
Well, she was apparently all around me a second ago.
Maybe he saw her, and that's
This
why
is what I'm saying.
she was calling him to her. Maybe he's on his way out, and it's just Jackie.
That's what I'm
That's what we're
saying.
saying, Ace.
Maybe Joe is sensitive and he can see the other realms. The veil is thinner for Joe, maybe.
Very
But-
good. Halloween is coming.
Done? Are you ready for?
Well, Halloween is coming. So isn't it the Day of the Dead? The Day of the Dead. But don't wait till then. I think it's like November 1st or 2nd.
It's coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I would love to see. I would love to see Joe in full Day of the Dead.
Name? Does anybody know
Jackie
Worlowski?
Worlowski.
And you know why Joe was calling her name?
She died in a car accident.
No, Joe was calling her name because this piece of legislation she was very instrumental to. It was near and dear to his heart. Yes, it's a tremendous gaffe, but she was calling out her name to give her praise, not to be a jackass. All right, is he the first president to ever make a gaffe? No. Do you want to talk about the fact that Ronald Reagan went to Bolivia and thanked the people of Brazil for the lovely welcome? You want to talk about the fact that one of the Bushes, the baby Bush, went to Australia and thanked the Prime Minister for inviting him to the OPEC summit when Australia's never been a part of OPEC? Right? Yeah, it's a gaffe. You can't change that it's a gaffe. But he's 79 fucking years old. The man brought Joe Manchin around to pass one of the biggest climate change legislations in the world. He
He
has
needs
some
to
skills.
retire.
Listen, I'm like
You know what?
35,
Old white men are all
36.
we got.
I've done worse.
Oh,
I've done worse.
yeah. I've done worse.
Look,
too.
I just think it's fun. I think we have to share the love around. We like to make fun of the
I'd
peach
rather
blossom
have
a
a
lot. So
president who's calling out a woman to give her praise than one who's talking about grabbing her pussy or calling her a pig.
Ooh. Pussy grab.
Well, what about the 13-year-old that he was like talking about the other day that he was alone in the room with her? What did he say? What did he say about the 13-year-old girl?
I missed this one.
You got the lead on that one, girl.
What about what was
I
it? The
didn't hear anything
Tennessee
about that.
Marsha. Was that Marsha Blackburn trying to pass around some viral clip of him from 2021 saying get vaccinated before a hurricane?
Get vaccinated.
So
Actually, we should take a second to send our love to Florida. I mean,
Oh
no,
yeah.
this is relevant to that. So I may have her name wrong. She is a congresswoman or something from Tennessee, and she was trying to pass around this clip from 2021 about Joe Biden talking about getting vaccinated before a hurricane. Now, this was important back in 2021 because if you got stranded and had to go into a shelter, you wanted to be vaccinated because you didn't want to be getting COVID-19 while you were being sheltered after getting caught in a hurricane. She was trying to pass that around now, saying, "Oh, he's telling everyone to go get vaccinated before Hurricane Ian. What the fuck is he talking about? Why are you telling him to do that now?"
And that's
Honey.
another thing. These clips are manipulated to make him look specifically bad.
Well, but I mean, in fairness, look, I posted that
good
the
work, Peter.
video I
Yes,
posted
Peter.
of all the Republican folks, Ron.
Ron, who is so offended that Joe Biden hasn't personally called him yet, even though he immediately got relief down to Florida. Immediately.
All those, all the Lindsay, who's that other moron there? The closeted
Abbott?
case one.
Are you forgetting a name? Maybe forgetting somebody's dad?
Yeah. So they're all whatever in the video, and it's from like 2016. It's when Trump was running, and they're all talking about what a piece of shit he is, and they're basically saying what Democrats say about Trump now. And people are like, "This is manipulated. This is out of context. This isn't real. This is fake news. This is from 2016." Yes, it is. Good job. Do you want a fucking cookie or a cartwheel? The point is, this is what they had to say about him, which is what everybody else has to say about him. At one point, they were saying exactly what everybody else was saying about him. And this is all the things people have been saying about the man for the last 30 years, if you care to listen. That's the point.
Yeah. And Trump was on a live mic saying about Hurricane Maria, going to be a lot of beachfront for sale real cheap when it hit Puerto Rico, didn't he yet? Come on.
Yeah. Joe and the Peach Blossom aren't the only one to have a bit of a gap.
I gotta say, Joe, though, when he did, I don't know if I even put it up on TikTok or if it's still in my little drafts. There was a little video where somebody asked, so how did he classified information about the video that Trump did last week? He's like, "Oh yeah, I did it with my mind," and I almost pissed myself laughing because he's just like, I don't know nothing about that.
Jeffrey, this one's probably gonna put you in Vera at odds as well. Joe and Trump aren't the only ones to have a bit of a gaffe. Oh dear, Mariah.
What about Mariah?
Did we hear about Mariah?
I don't know.
Mariah had a wonderful vocal comeback at the Global Citizens Festival. Amazing performance, was stunning until She
She forgot the
decided to
words and
mention.
walked off mid-song. Well,
No, until she decided to mention
Oh, she does that all the
9/11.
time. Oh,
I know she does that on 9/11.
And said, "Oh no, you don't want to. You can, if you watch the video." She goes, "No, you all don't want to talk about 9/11." And the audience go. You can hear people in the audience go silent and go, "What?"
Uh-oh.
So she brings
how
up
old is she
9/11,
compared to
right?
Stella?
She brings. You want to hear? You want to hear this winding faux pas that she tried to talk herself out of? She brings up 9/11 to talk about how her song "Hero" brought the world together in a time of crisis, and she hopes that it can do it again now with everything that's going on with women's reproductive rights and all that kind of stuff. But you can just see her digging her hole deeper and deeper, and the audience are going, "What the fuck is up
I would have
with
left.
you, bitch?"
Christina, that's your good friend. She's
Mariah?
from Long Island.
Oh, fuck her. She's fake. I
They
wouldn't
have
agree with
weekly
that.
meetings.
I would have left that concert. That's awful. Like,
the
and that must be like a
order.
song, wasn't it? Like that patriotic song. Who sang that song? Like, "Bless America." That one. Like,
It sounds country.
Oh,
well, at
Chris
least I
Davis
know
and
I'm free.
And I
name
won't
a country
forget
singer. Someone probably did it.
Neil
Lee
Brooks and
Greenwood.
Dunn.
something.
Neil
Neil
Diamond?
something. No,
No.
he canceled that. He was
does
supposed.
that one.
No, he was supposed to do that Republican convention, and then right after the school shooting in Texas, he actually canceled. He was like, he wouldn't even touch it, and he went all over for Trump. He was doing Trump conventions left and right. He
it
was
was
going to
Lee
take.
Greenwood.
I don't look
Kid
at,
Rock?
and I don't blame none of them. I tell you, that's his one song. This is one claim to fame, man. That's his only song. God
Wait,
bless
Toby
the
Keith?
USA. No,
Toby Keith.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
There you go. Yeah.
That's all I
he
got.
also did, they called him the Street. That's before any of you were born.
But I don't remember her song playing. I don't remember hearing Mariah Carey
Well,
during the
You don't
time.
remember
Like,
Hero?
You
You don't remember Hero
I
at 9/11?
remember the concert for Heroes. I remember her singing that, and I remember it being very pretty. I remember her doing a bang up job on it, but I don't remember her uniting anyone over it.
yeah.
After
But apparently
9/11?
Yes,
Who was
so
the hero?
she
That's what I'm
re-released it
saying.
after
Like,
there
9/11.
was
what-
a
She
benefit
re-released
like the
concert.
firefighters?
Yes, there was
Yeah,
a
firefighters.
concert.
And all the
for-
profits of the re-release single went to the families. Apparently,
So there was a
Who
bunch
knew?
of really famous performances from that. There was Mariah Carey
Oh.
singing "Hero," the Dixie
What
Chicks
about
saying
Bette
"I
Mid- was
believe
that
in
where
love."
Bette
I'm
Midler
sorry,
sang
the
"Wind
Chicks
Beneath My
now.
Wings"?
Whoa, whoa.
Going over.
No, was that the same? No, that was the memorial, wasn't it? Where Bette Midler sang "Wind Beneath Your Wings."
To
That was
I
Spotify.
think
so
that was the
dramatic.
memorial. I think that was for,
That
was
was
that the
so
20th
dramatic. I remember watching it go like this,
or the 10th?
yeah, sobbing like an
One of
animal.
those big ones.
Speaking of
Brilliant.
senile, did anybody see Bet at the premiere last night?
But
Hold
at the
on, let's
premiere of what?
at Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus 2.
Did she look amazing?
She looked-
Probably.
She looked old. Her hair's all
Well,
She
white.
is
hi,
old, Vera.
she's 73 years old.
Don't you talk about Bette Midler like
She's
that.
not queen old, right? It's like she's
But
she's
we
not as
should
old as
actually
queen.
we should take a segue. Today is the day in America, in Australia,
For you,
Hocus
not
Purpose
for
has
Pocus
us.
2.
been released,
Oh,
right?
Hocus
We still
Pocus
have 24
2.
hours.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
We did an assigned seating this week. The lovely Vera and our friend, the beautiful Brooke. We broke down Hocus Pocus 1. We had a great chat with our audience too. So if you haven't seen it, go back and watch assigned seating this week before you watch Hocus Pocus. Good times. Good times. Good times. Another big music news. There's been a bit of music news this week. I don't know that you guys will care that much, but Rihanna's doing the Super Bowl.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys will
Going
care
back
that
into the
much. It's
studio.
friggin' Rihanna.
Yeah,
Come on.
hello.
As long as she leaves
Rihanna.
her fat people lingerie at home, we're fine.
Let's not
What
get
do you
into
got
it again.
That lingerie line.
I know.
It's
What
awesome.
do you got against fat people?
I'm fine with it on women, but men needed to leave it at home. No.
I'm gonna make Kyle put it on.
So
And-
I think
Well,
we're going
Kyle
around
is skinny.
You don't want to see
Kyle
my husband in
Ain't
that
no
shit.
skinny boy.
Kyle's got that dumper. Kyle's got
You don't
that
want to see
dumper.
my husband in anything like that. And I don't want to see my husband in anything like that. I don't want to see him dressing up in lingerie.
Different
He's
strokes.
gonna watch this on replay. Get so
Like
I
pissed
think we
off.
came
fishnets and
down
shit.
to it.
If
We
Lizzo
came
can
down
wear
to the
lingerie, so can fat men.
Oh.
We came down to the agreement that it's different strokes for different folks. If you don't want to wear it, you don't have to
More
wear it.
power
Don't look
to
at
you,
it.
but no thanks.
Right?
You know what, Jeffrey?
Right.
I'm gonna put it on my fat pussy. Boom.
Oh. Jeez. We did have some sad news as well
Love
over
you.
last couple of days. He's gone to the gangster's paradise, yo. Coolio.
Let me
I
tell
hadn't heard
you
that
All right,
joke yet.
how unhappy my parents' neighbors were this morning when I came into that neighborhood blasting Gangsta's Paradise.
Katie's like,
Listen,
the
I'm in
suburbs.
mourning. It was in respect for this man.
For your
Right?
youth.
Michelle Pfeiffer is probably annoyed as fuck today.
Oh, the apps, right? They can do
Jeffrey.
bad things.
At
As
least
I
it
walk
takes
through the
focus
valley
off
of the
Grease
shadow
too.
of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Because I've been laughing and laughing so long that even my mom.
My mom thinks that.
Just go.
But I ain't
Oh,
never
there's
crossed a
nothing
man
more-
that didn't deserve it.
There's nothing more unattractive than white people rapping.
And there's nothing more unattractive than me trying to rap.
Oh,
Except for fat men in lingerie.
It's true.
Imagine,
According
imagine
According
Absolutely
to
true.
Jeffrey. According to Jeffrey.
According to Jeffrey.
According
You
to
want to
Absolutely.
see?
Jeffrey.
I'll get my
We
husband
do
out
You
here
know
not
right
what?
share
now.
those
I'm
views.
gonna go buy some of fucking
Christina, don't
Rihanna's
do it.
lingerie, and I'm gonna walk around while everybody's over there. Let's see how hot it looks then, bitches.
Yeah.
I'll get my husband out here.
Yeah!
I'll get my husband to show off
$1.
something if
Yeah,
you want.
that's
You know,
right.
Oh,
Christina,
work
you
the
two
cake-
better
work
get
the
to
cakes.
get to
give me a
town.
puke bag.
Yeah, me and him will
I'll-
just walk around in our Rihanna lingerie, pumping stomachs and shit, being like, "Yeah, bitches, you want us to dance for you? Pour some sugar on me."
Jeffrey, you could be making some money there though. There's a market for
I
that
know,
kind of shit.
right?
Gotta be,
Better
yeah,
have
like
6-inch
an
heels with it.
OnlyFans.
I actually gave those to my little nephew. He rocked them way better than I could.
All right, kids. Who wants to
getting
see
old.
Jeffrey in the lingerie? I want to vote. Go to the
Yeah,
page.
everybody
Let's
vote.
do this.
There will be NDAs and phone collections. Just saying.
I am willing to violate so many NDAs for this, baby. Let's
Just
do
know
this.
I'll own your house when we're done.
You can take
Katie's
it.
gonna
It's
Katie's
worth
gonna be
it.
violating NDAs
It's
like
worth
she
it,
works on the
baby.
set of Don't Worry,
It's worth
Darling.
it.
It's gonna be
Right to the legal
fantastic.
terms, though. Like, it was, like, so serious.
Yeah.
We
Can you
both
tell
know
we
a
have
lot
a
of
He's
litigious
fucking
lawyers.
around.
We all know NDAs aren't binding.
Oh,
as
shit.
Olivia Wilde
There's
is
time
finding out.
limits. I'll be waiting.
And someone else is finding
She's
someone
such
else
a
is
whore.
finding that their previous working relationships are up for grabs as well. In hugely surprising news this week, Grace and Chance. We remember Grace and Chance from Ellen.
No.
Who
He's
is this
confirmed that
kid?
she's confirmed that
He's a
she's a
piano
huge cunt. Who
prodigy.
knew?
Who?
He's nobody.
Actually,
We don't know
He's a
nothing
piano
about him.
prodigy. He was on the Ellen show, and he just decided to come out and announce it, and that Ellen was a bit of a twat.
But was
Well,
this in,
duh.
like,
So-
2015? How long ago was this? At this
really?
point,
Ages
it's like,
ago.
how long ago? Like,
It
leave
just
it
made
the
him
fuck
sound
alone.
like a
Nobody gives a
whiny
shit.
little bitch who sounded
Yeah.
like he
Did that-
didn't
yeah.
use his shot. He got everything handed to him on a platter,
It
and
sounds like he doesn't know how to deal with a manager. But this is the
Fucked it
problem
up, yeah.
with the people. This is the problem with people who get handed careers that haven't worked for them and don't know what it is to be
As a
in the
child, too.
business.
Like,
But in the business part
even
of show business,
adults, would they get 1 million followers and they don't know what to do? They don't know
Oh,
how to
is
market
this the kid
themselves.
that sang paparazzi on Ellen?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
piano. He played the piano.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't sing.
Okay.
I didn't realize. Okay, so
Okay.
I knew that Ellen had a record
I know who he
label,
is.
right? I
She
didn't
did?
realize that. She had. She went belly up, but she
Okay.
had him. She had Hallie and Halle Bailey. And,
Oh, the two little girls.
yeah.
They ain't little anymore. She's fucking Ariel.
Yeah, she's Ariel. She had Charlie Puth and she had Jessica Simpson for a while.
Really?
Okay, so the only one
On her
who made
label.
it was Charlie Puth and Hallie, and who was her sister? Damn it.
They were
The other one.
making the cut this season too. They were both on.
Yeah, they were. I love Making the Cut. Vera, I didn't know you watched Making the
I
Cut.
love making the
Chloe
cut.
and
Oh my
Hallie.
God.
Chloe and Hallie.
There we Chloe Bailey.
Sorry,
Here we go.
Chloe.
Oh my God, Vera, do you watch Runway? Do you watch
do.
Project Runway?
And they talk about us making meatballs.
We can watch Project Runway together, Vera. Oh my God.
We can.
No one I know watches Project Runway. Shut
Yeah.
up. I'm so excited.
No, Brajol. Wasn't it Brajol? Or was it?
Oh
I don't
God,
know.
that shit was
Jeffrey
so
said-
gross.
Jeffrey sent me
Brajol?
about
You don't like
70,000 videos of someone cooking. I'm like, I want that, and I want that.
That's our good friend Kathy. She follows us on TikTok, and every recipe she goes, "This is all you're gonna need."
Yeah, I
This is
love
all-
that lady.
Her
This is
vodka
great.
sauce ravioli pasta bake is the shit. My kids love it.
Really?
Yeah,
It looks
reality,
good. I want it.
My reality show of choice is Glow
so
Up on
easy.
Netflix because it's a feel-good show. It makes
Ding
me feel
dong.
nice.
I watch Grey's
Everyone's
I have to
Anatomy.
look for Glow Up. I haven't
watched-
watched it yet.
I watched
It's a
Grey's
makeup
Anatomy.
show, and it's seriously
I
like
watched.
everyone's nice
I
to
watched
each
Grey's
other.
Anatomy the first time when it was called
I love
ER.
I
Oh, I
makes me
saw
feel
I
good,
used to watch
Jeffrey. Shut
ER.
Shots fired.
I
Shots
used to
fired.
watch
I
ER,
stopped
yo.
watching Grey's
Love
Anatomy
George
after
Clooney was the
first
shit back
television
Try
then.
Chicago
guy.
Hope.
Chicago
Chicago
Hope.
Hope.
Wow, that's
Ooh.
I like
Ooh.
Chicago
I remember
Fire.
Chicago Hope.
no.
I like Chicago Fire.
And then if fucking how it
I-
ended, and they were
Boys
all
are
just
pretty.
dreaming, or in the fucking
What
snow
about-
globe.
What about Thingo?
well, the one
What
fireman
about
broke Gaga's heart. What's
He's
what about
pretty.
Thingo?
I like
He is
him.
Jeffrey will remember. Jeffrey, remember University Hospital from Aaron Spelling? Oh,
My
University
God,
Hospital.
bitch. That like
Ah,
it's like Models
season.
Inc.
Models Inc. Oh, Pacific Palisades. Oh,
Don't
don't
even.
Don't
There's
even.
so much gay in this
Oh.
room right now.
Wait, no,
I
I've
know.
got it.
Big
I've
gay
got it.
energy.
I've got it. I've got it. By the way, Savannah.
Bitch, I love that show.
Peyton.
None
Oh,
of the
what a
women know what these
bitch.
shows are.
What
I
is
feel like
wrong
I'm
with
in the
you
way.
bitches? Where were you in the
I'm
night?
in the
Oh,
way.
I'm sorry. You guys weren't gay and didn't have any friends,
Yeah,
so you
I'm
weren't
sorry.
at home
You
watching
weren't gay in the
Fox.
90s.
I wasn't gay in the 90s, no.
You weren't gay in
Took
the
me a little
90s.
I
bit.
wasn't gay in the 90s.
No,
the
they
80s,
were out being
2000s.
whores.
Not yet. No, not in the 90s.
Not yet.
Not in the 90s.
She's like, no, not in the 90s.
Not in the
Vera's like,
90s.
I
That,
was.
Katie's gonna hate me for
Okay.
this segue.
Kinda.
Oh
But-
shit.
Holly
Oh,
Madison's in
poor
the news.
baby.
Holly Madison's in the
Holly
news again.
Madison. She's
Selling-
pathetic.
She's
Her
not a
life
whore.
story.
She's
No,
not a
she's
whore,
not
but
a
she
whore.
really
She's
was in
such
love
fast
with
stuff.
him.
Yeah,
Who
she
the
was
fuck
in
is
love
that?
with
Love
him.
with him. With you.
She was deeply in
and
love with him.
For the
So
girls next door,
in
she
love.
followed him around like a puppy.
That's the chick from E?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
chick from the
That's
girls
Chick
next
in the
door.
Playboy Mansion. Yeah. Playboy Mansion.
Holly
Oh my God.
Madison.
So it was
Yeah.
her, Kendra
Put that photo
Wilkinson.
back up again.
And the
Yeah,
old one.
And that
The-
other one.
Is
And,
that's a
um, face
whole
to it.
new
Oh
face?
God, what was her name?
Is that
No,
a
it's
whole
the
new
same
face?
face. No, same face. You're thinking of a different person, I think.
no,
there's
Jeff, it
Kendra
is tighter.
Wilkinson,
It's
Holly
definitely
Madison,
tighter.
and
Oh,
Everything's tight.
The other
yes.
one. The one that's old. The one that looked like she was 40 when she said, I'm 22. That other
oh
one.
God,
know,
what's her
right?
name?
oh God, what was
I
her
feel
stupid
bad.
name?
Where
She's
is
the most
she?
likable one too,
What
and that's
happened to
terrible.
that
was.
other one?
You know who
What
did
happened
the
to the
best
other
out
one?
of the three of them was Kendra.
Did she
Oh,
though?
did she?
Did
though?
she?
Maybe
Did
that's
she
the
have
one
that
I'm thinking
husband
of.
that cheated on her and whatnot?
Did she?
Yeah,
Holly
She did, but
Madison's
she
not
had
gonna.
Bridget
several
Marquardt.
in deep.
Bridget.
What was it?
Bridget. Bridget's the one that
Bridget,
did the best
yes.
because she stayed the hell out of it.
Yeah.
But Kendra
Holly-
had like
I-
several contracts. She had several shows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was a
but-
whore. She was a
Whoever
reality
made the
whore.
most money won
But-
the game.
Yeah,
Bridget.
Maybe
but,
it was Kendra.
Bridget Peter says.
Bridget.
yeah,
thank
but
you.
Kendra's
Peter's
life
with
went
us.
up in shambles for everyone to see.
But did she get the most money?
I don't
Holly
know.
got the most money,
Look it up.
right?
We'll find out Kendra's net worth.
Holly has
I'm on
got
it.
the most money.
I feel like Holly
From-
I got
probably got a
Holly.
lot of
I mean-
money.
I'm on
So we're talking
Kendra's.
from Hugh.
Yeah.
Or are we
No,
talking
just
total?
I mean,
All right.
out of
Holly's net
all.
worth
Oh.
is 18 million.
To be fair,
Kendra
Holly did
Wilkinson
have
is 6 million.
Holly Madison
Oh, so
did have that
Holly's got-
Vegas show. Remember?
That's
oh,
true.
yes.
She had peep show.
Yeah, peep show.
show
Peep show.
with Holly Madison, and I believe possibly even an underwear brand back in the day.
Oh, Bridget's sucking hind.
Like
She's only
lingerie.
worth 3 million.
That's not bad though.
What a
I
pauper!
wouldn't turn
What are
it
you
down.
gonna do with $3 million? You can't even have an ocean house.
Dollars.
I'd be
Tell you what, I'll
happy.
do with $3 million.
No, you can't.
You could have something lovely on a lake.
Nah, really.
I would just pay off
Yeah.
this
I
hole
could
that
buy
I
a
live in.
shack on Skinny
and pay
Atlas
off my
Lake with $3
fucking
million.
bills. I would be happy and out of fucking debt. That's what I would be.
Amen, sister.
I don't need
No,
nothing else.
Bahamas.
Let me tell you.
Retire.
You're $3 million. You'd want something more.
You know what? Every time I buy a lotto ticket, I go, listen, I'm not trying to get greedy. I just want enough to get out of debt.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all.
But do we think it's him? Holly seems to do this cycle where she's like, I'm strong and independent and all that kind of stuff. But let
And
me
then all
talk
of a sudden
shit
I
about
forget
Hugh
that.
Hefner.
Yeah, but you know,
Let
when
me
you talk
talk
about
shit about
baby
Hugh
oil
Hefner
and how
so
I
you
used
can
to
be
fuck
interested
this
in
guy.
me again.
Like,
Well, that's why
Is
she's
there
worth
a-
18 million, because she keeps selling
Surely
her
there's
pain.
like a moratorium on how, like, so like the latest is that he used baby oil as lube or something and
Yeah.
caused infections and rah. Well, that isn't that
After
your
being
bodily
told
autonomy
not
to go,
to.
I'm not putting that shit in me?
yeah. She said that after
Come
he was told
on.
not to do it, that he did it anyway. Oh, poor baby. Like, you
But,
put
like,
yourself in that situation. What the fuck are you going
let's
to
be
do?
honest.
Like,
did.
If she
Come
said
on.
no to Hugh Hefner, it's not like he didn't have about 17 others ready to go.
right.
So
You
just
didn't
say
have to fuck
no.
him. Like, yeah, like walk away.
You
Like,
just knew your paycheck was on the line, girl.
yeah.
She
Well,
was
Let's
a
call
real about it.
Kendra. Let's
She
call
was
Bridget.
open for marriage. She was trying to get him to propose.
Yeah, she was trying to get that ring, wasn't she? I remember. That's
See,
She
but
was
was
trying
that
to get
on
that
TV or
ring.
was that real? Because I feel like that was totally a TV thing. Because you
I
know
think she was
he
trying
was
to get
not
that
putting
ring.
a ring on any one of those motherfucking bunnies. Like, think
Yeah, she
about
was
it.
He put a
trying.
ring
He
on
is
the
too
one that
fucking
walked
smart.
out after Holly.
Like,
He
I
married the
just
girl
feel
after
like
Holly.
Yeah.
he had another
must
girl
have-
or a wife.
Yeah.
That must have toasted
married
her
the girl after
cornflake
Holly.
too, eh?
What a
It
dumb
wasn't one
fuck.
of the three of them, but he did marry the next woman after her.
That was a revenge marriage for sure. Those three
Yeah.
got to be celebrities of their own, left him, and he's like, well, fuck it, I'll just marry this bitch.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah. Now, the smart thing is that she would have gotten pregnant straight away, like Kathy Hilton's mum told her to secure the bag. Secure the bag. I enjoy. Holly was the true gold digger and still bitter that she had to share with the other two. 100.
But
100.
she's got the most money, though. She said 18 million.
Yeah.
But money means nothing, especially if you're a she-wolf in the jail.
Ooh.
Shakira has to stand trial, y'all.
That's
Shakira.
I
insane.
thought she
Th-
chose to
They
go
are-
to Spain. I
No,
thought
they
she
are
chose to go to
after
Spain.
her. They are
Well, they
after
have
her,
been
man.
after her for a while.
It's
You
happening.
really think
She's
she's
going to be
going
like,
to prison for tax invasion? She's just
I-
going to pay the fine.
It sounds like they're trying to make an example out of her, which
example
is
of her.
insane.
Yep. That's crazy. Like, that,
It's
like,
disgusting.
You know when it's a witch. You know when it's a witch hunt. This is a witch hunt too. Like,
Yeah.
it's
And
like,
it's the legal system over there too.
I say
Like,
this
you
all
know,
the time.
she's not getting tried in the United States, is she? She's
No,
over
Spain.
in Spain. So
Yeah.
think about it. The judicial system over there is so different. I would assume that they would
No, but not really.
bring the hammer
only
down on
person
her,
in
you
the
know?
United States that ever got went to prison for insider trading, Martha Stewart. The only cops up until the last George Foreman cop got sentenced that ever went to prison for shooting black men were women. You know, up until George Foreman.
I mean,
Not
well,
Foreman.
look at Martha
Not Foreman.
Stewart. She came out fine.
Martha Stewart came out a fucking
She went to
boss.
prison.
She came out a
Martha-
G. She came
Martha-
out fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Her husband fucking
did
Snoop Dogg.
anybody listen to the Howard Stern interview with Rosie O'Donnell? And he's like, you went and saw Martha Stewart in prison. She's like, yeah, I didn't shower and I went all frumpy. And she came out in her prison suits all scrunched up. She looked like $1 million. And I asked her, what does she miss the most? And she said, I miss lemons. She said, "Why didn't you tell me? I would have snuck one in and shoved it up my hoo-ha."
That was funny. I didn't see that.
So she shipped her a fucking lemon tree, and she never even called in.
I do have a question for the people, though. I do have a question for the people. Can you miss something you never had?
Probably not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Kaylee Steed in the UK
Who's
was
that?
missing a groom when it came to the day of her wedding. So the 24 hours beforehand, her husband to be went radio silent, and she had not heard from him, which she said was not unusual. Come to the day of the wedding, he disappeared. Ran
Okay,
screaming.
question. Has she ever met this guy before?
Yes, no, they've been dating for years and years.
That he existed.
I'm just like
He does
wondering, like, is this
exist.
like a George Glass like situation? Like
And
me
then
and my
it's not like your prom, Katie. It's
yeah,
not like
my
your prom.
paper state. Just curious.
This is real. And the bitch had to decide what to do. And the wedding photographer went, "Well, you've paid for everything."
Right.
So she
and you've already
partied.
those deposits.
Good for her. Party your ass off.
Down.
Good for her.
So much so that her bridal party set up a GoFundMe, and she's got over £7,000 to pay the bills.
Oh damn, Peter!
Because he left her high and dry. But the tabloids have tracked him down, and he's pulling a stern no comment. He will not comment on it.
Well, because he kind of.
Have we found his social media? Do we have a picture of him?
Because men are pigs.
Does he look like Frodo?
Men are pigs.
Why men great till they gotta be great?
Why men great till you touch his prostate? Anyway. That's a Madison Divine joke. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. Don't be outraged.
Jeffrey is just not impressed. Look at that face.
All
Shut
right.
up, bitch. You're just mad you didn't think of it.
I gotta talk about it because it's all that anyone has been talking about on social medias. Who has watched Dharma?
I started
I haven't seen it yet.
I have not.
I've read all about
it, but I have not finished it. But I gotta say, from the first episode, watching it, you know, and I'm the queen of dating men that are giant red flags. I'm just gonna admit it, okay? Same. And I'm just like, even I wouldn't go in that apartment, okay? Like I'm
when you can smell dead flesh, that's not a good thing. But the drama surrounding the show is now spreading out in very
because he was too attractive.
Let's put it this way.
No,
let's put it this way. They are going after the general public who are now onto the fact that this is happening, and it's cool because you've all caught up with us. The Suburbans have caught up with the people that have known about this for years. It's shocking. It's disgusting. It shouldn't be on TV. Like, bitch, read a book. But anyway, they're upset now. People are upset with Katy Perry and Kesha for having a line in each of their songs about Jeffrey Dahmer, and they should be cancelled. These songs are from 2013 and 2011.
Well, I'm upset for Katy Perry having a career, but that's not the point.
It's giving,
sorry.
And
I said it.
Everyone's talking about how shocking this is and how outrageous it is, and it's like, I'm like, you didn't watch the show, did you? You didn't take your outrage where it should be. If you watch this show, it blatantly outlines the problem that has been systemic in your country for as long as they have had serial killers on the map. That when it's the pretty white people, we worry about it. But when it's people of color, differently abled people, heaven forbid, a trans sex worker, these people are invisible. But now that the suburban white people are down with true crime, and true crime's groovy. Oh, aren't we edgy? We edgy? We're outsiders now. We're outsiders, and we're part of the outside. You're not part of the outside because most of most of the people that have been an outsider have known about this shit, have actually read about this shit, and don't rely on Netflix and their storytelling to tell the truth and put a pretty boy face on it so it's digestible for you.
Right.
These people aren't Zac Efron. These people aren't Evan Peterson. Peterson. Getting the wrong way around.
You just ramped up. Keep going, baby.
They don't, just because it's now got a pretty face on it and it's socially they're trying to make it acceptable and digestible. I'm with Dharma, but they tried to have this whole romance storyline in the middle of it, that if this one deaf guy that he was obsessed with had stayed with him, it would have been okay. They tried to do the same thing with Charlize Theron in Monster. These people don't deserve to be romanticized. They don't have those feelings. They don't acknowledge those feelings. They mimic them. So don't give them what they wanted, because all you're doing is re-traumatizing the people that they fucking killed with no idea and no thought for their family or how they would affect the world around them. It shits me to tears that people get outraged, nearly 30, 40 years later, when this has been in your face the whole time, but just because it hasn't had someone that looks pretty on the cover, you don't get to come to the party late and be outraged. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I read another article that
with you. I preach, brother.
With you.
Native American women have been disappearing off the res for centuries.
Right?
Trans women of color are the most vulnerable to murder and sexual assault and the most least solved crimes in this country. Absolutely preach.
And I noticed I noticed the difference in the way that Dharma has been received to the way that the Ted Bundy show was received when Zac Efron played Ted Bundy. Everyone's like, "Oh, Ted Bundy was kind of hot. Look at Zac Efron; he's kind of hot. I love Ted Bundy." So now because Evan Peters is playing a gay guy who slept with colored, differently abled. No, and people of mixed race. He slept with Laotian. He slept with black men. He slept with white men. He wasn't color specific in his MO. He wasn't I have to kill the pretty blonde girl like every horror movie. Now it's just now you're disturbed by it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be?
I read another article that said that Netflix was not the people who were making this documentary were not supposed to show the show from Dahmer's point of view. They wanted it to be from the point of the view of the victim, and they wanted to idolize the victims in this, and they did nothing of the sorts. And apparently the families are fuming now about it, of the victims.
Is it a documentary? I thought it was
here's the thing.
True crime reenactment kind of thing.
Kelsey, you're talking about Kelsey Vlamis, or you're referring to something like that. I think that's how you pronounce her name, and I'm really sorry if I'm getting that name wrong. She has this really if you watched the series, her scene,
I'm halfway through.
Spoiler alert, but it's a true story, so sorry.
It's a public, but this is the thing.
It's a true story.
It's not a spoiler for everyone that knows already.
And if you know it, it's word for word, they mimicked her testimony, word for word. Yeah. She has this very powerful testimony where she just breaks down over her brother as one of Dahmer's victims, and it's powerful, but it's exploitive. And
Niecy Nash should win an award for the stuff that she's done in this show, but they portray her character as his next door neighbor when in real life the bitch didn't even live in the same building.
And that's
why are you fucking with true crime? If it's true crime, you don't need to fuck with it. It's already horrible.
And not to mention they didn't even approach her about it. They didn't talk to her about using her story. They didn't talk to her about using her testimony. Nothing.
No.
So these are people's lives that they're messing with.
Do it properly.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
All you're doing is isn't that just trading off? Trading off their misery and sorrow and all that kind of stuff.
I love true crime, and they're
just trying to tell a story. They're not trying to give you the facts.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's the thing
And
with
that's
true
the-
crime.
that's the problem with modern true crime now that it is for the masses. Back in the day, it used to be clinical, and this is what he did. And you did not bat an eyelid when they said he bit someone's cheek and then cut out someone's heart and ate it, because that was cold, hard facts printed to you in black and white. They weren't trying to dress it up and make it visually interesting and controversial, because it's already controversial. It doesn't need the bells and whistles.
And what about
Is
Am I
there
wrong?
controversy? Is there anybody who's for biting off a cheek and cutting out a heart?
That's not the point.
Depends on the people.
The point is
Depends
they're
on who
trying to
it really
they're
is,
trying
though.
to dress up true crime and make it more like marketable and
Digestible.
fancy and pretty, and that's not the way it is. I mean,
Digestible.
Michelle
Bad choice of
McNamara
words.
died
Isn't
for
that
her
what-
work in
isn't
true
that what they
crime.
do with
Oh
all
my
of
god,
history?
how good is that book?
So fucking good. But I'm just saying, like, she died for her work. Like, there's nothing
Jeff
pretty
likes it, I
about
said
it.
digestible.
She died for it. Like,
Jeffrey likes it, I said digestible,
know,
and we're
Jeffrey's
talking about Jeffrey
living it
Dahmer.
digestible.
I'm going to hell.
bitch.
Okay, I need
But
some feel. Oh, sorry,
One
Via,
quick
go.
thought. Isn't that what they do with all of history? Look at the Crown. The
That's
Crown is
true.
not a true history, even
Right.
though it touches on historic events. You
Well,
know?
what is we could go down that rabbit hole. What is
The
true events unless you were there to
dramatization.
witness them?
It
We
right?
don't like it.
Dramatization.
Make it gritty.
Okay,
great.
I want your gritty opinions on this week's View from Here. Now, this one got some feed. Vera's doing voguing. This one got some feedback, not only from our audience, but from the man himself who said it.
Oh.
So, relationship expert Jake Maddock has said that if you are in a relationship and want to stay in a healthy relationship, you should no longer associate with your friends. There should be no girls' weekends away or boys' weekends away, because you will make your partner feel sad.
I'm going first.
Oh,
Now-
fuck off.
Nope, I called it first.
Katie, go. You got in there
Off,
first. Go,
Jeffrey.
girl.
Let me tell you something. If this were to be absolutely true, there would be a true crime drama about the McCarthy family, because
Yeah.
Kyle McCarthy would be in the backyard, buried.
A
6 feet
motherfucking
under.
man for that.
Space is healthy. It is necessary. It is absolutely necessary. I think
It
if you
is
were
survival in this house. It is the only way I survive is to
If-
get the fuck out.
if you were up each other's ass 24/7, you would not like each other. You cannot be with each other all the time and be functional. You can't be partners and lovers and friends and all that and be around each other constantly. There's just no
Katie, can I ask
fucking
you a
way.
question just to interrupt?
No, but go.
The man himself did ask the question, how can we be lovers if we can't be friends?
I'm not going to be very fucking friendly if I don't get some goddamn space. Okay? Give me
Had to
some
get the Michael,
space.
had to get the Michael Bolton in. Jeffrey, how do you have feelings about this?
Yeah, can we put his picture up one more time?
He is pretty.
I know
He's
pretty
very
pretty.
pretty.
And let me tell you, I have reached out to Jake. I said, anytime you would like to come on and have a conversation, you are more than welcome to. We would love to have this conversation with you in person. He is an Australian, so we would anytime that Jake would like to talk about
That
it.
me
shirt looks
tell
like it
you.
could be a few sizes smaller.
I would
First
fuck
and
him on that
foremost.
desk.
Right, bitch. Right. If my future ex-husband looked like that, bitch, I would cut all you off in a fucking heartbeat, okay? This
Yes,
show.
exactly.
Y'all can
There
pay
you
for
go.
this
Yes.
shit. I'ma catch y'all later because I'm fucking that motherfucker 10
Yeah.
times a day, getting a nanny. Daddy's busy. I'm gonna see y'all when you're 18 because my ass is gonna be raw, okay?
Gee.
Jeffrey's like that
Graphic.
TikTok.
Very true, though.
He-
Very true.
He
You're
put
right.
his
Graphic.
unlubed dick in my ass. Felt like a fire.
Was I not
So
just
that's how you
saying
feel.
prior to the show, I cannot wait to abandon my family. Mama
Yeah.
needs some space.
Yeah.
Mama
All
needs
right.
some space.
Like that
Christina?
dude can fuck
Oh, wow.
all night long.
Yeah.
Mama needs some space. Just
We would
bye-bye.
hope. Christina, you said it's a matter of survival.
Yes.
Yeah, in this house, yes. I think I am a smoker only for the pure reason to get the fuck out for a few minutes. Honestly, just I live for the 5 minutes that I can go outside to have a cigarette and get the fuck out of here.
I've
Like-
debated starting to smoke again.
What,
for
now,
that
He
Christina,
goes
what
to
if your
bed at like
husband?
9 o'clock, and I stay up till I don't know 12, 1 because I just don't want to. I don't want his heat on me for that much longer in the middle of the night.
Amen.
I'd rather sleep on the couch in the cold and have a crick in my neck the next day than to deal with the heat that he emanates from every fucking piece of his body. His feet are hot. Who the fuck has hot feet?
Yes.
Is that like an
How does
Italian
one
marriage?
human get so freaking warm?
It's disgusting. We still
you
have the
know
air
what?
conditioner on. It's fucking 53 degrees outside, and we still have the air conditioner on in the house because of, the noise alone. But I just,
Mhm.
You know,
it
and
doesn't work. It doesn't
as
help.
much as I hate when he works overnights because it's like everything is just
I would
completely
love
on
that.
me. I love it at night when the bed is all mine, baby.
Oh, God.
Starvation in the bed. Hell yeah.
You know, every now and then to be like, I'm gonna go lay in our daughter's room. He goes, I want to go lay down with her, and I go, go. I go, who
Go
the fuck is stopping you? Go.
I love
I'll
it.
do that to myself. I don't give a fuck. Get the hell out of here. Go. Shit.
Oh, yes, Peter. Yes, flames,
Oh,
flames, flames at the side of my face. Fresh heaving. Dreadful
Exactly.
Oh
flames.
my
It's
God!
just-
Yeah, I
Exactly.
can't.
Thank
I
you.
literally, I have to sleep like this so that I don't like. And if I do turn over to face him, either a pillow or a comforter has to come up in between me because I
Yes.
I
Oh, the
can't stand
wall.
breathing
Yes.
on my
Yeah.
face.
Like,
Like I feel like I can't breathe if somebody's breathing on me. Like
is everyone like
oh,
familiar with that scene in Star Wars where what was it? Luke Skywalker has to like gut that animal to sleep in it to stay
Yeah.
warm. I don't need to do that because my husband is a human fucking oven.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just need him.
yeah.
Vera, I guess that as the spinsters of the group, you and
I
I,
was like, yeah,
you and
my
I-
longest relationship is 23 months. I got nothing to add to this.
but I would like to know. I would like,
because
but Vera, if
Get a heating pad. You want something warm next to you in the middle of the night? Get a fucking heating pad.
No, but
no.
Vera,
Get
if,
a cat.
If,
If
Prince,
Get a dog.
Prince
Get
Charming came
anything.
along,
the guest bedroom down the hall.
Ain't
But if
meant
Prince-
to.
I sleep in a
Here's-
queen
no,
size bed, and I am the queen. I sleep.
Yes!
Here's the
right,
question.
And I starfish. I don't want to sleep with anybody else.
Here's the question, though. Here's the question.
No,
If
you don't.
Prince
Ace.
Charming,
You're not missing
if
much,
Prince
baby. I
Charming,
promise.
or Jake, if whoever came
Oh, if
along
it
and
was Jake?
offered you the fantasy with that as the prerequisite, would you tell him yes or no in this
What's
modern
the
world?
prerequisite?
Is
give
that
him
you
a
can't go
shot.
out with your friends? You
Oh,
can't
no.
have social life. You've got to
No.
spend your
I
time
would
with friends.
have every fucking window in that bedroom open all winter long. I'd be
You know what I
sweating
would
my
do?
ass off.
I would be like, sure. And then I would have like my night with him. And then I'd be like, all right, I'm out. Like, I gotta
I think
go
I'd
shoot
be
my
shot.
bitches.
I think
Like, I
I've been
need my
single too
bitches.
long now.
I
I don't know that I
I
could-
need my sanity. I need
Yeah, I
I
need my
don't know that I
girls. I
could
need to
ever
get
be
out.
back in a relationship again. I'd be like,
Wait,
what do you
what
want
was his
from me?
net worth? He has a good net worth, right?
I think he's doing okay, but he also has a lovely blonde wife. So
Oh.
Jeff,
they're
like I could go
She
blonde.
gives it away. It's all
unless
right.
they're
Jeff's,
into
Jeff's like I got
shanties.
curves. I could go blonde.
Yeah, honey, that
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
What if he wants you to wear the lingerie, Jeff?
I'll do it.
Um,
He's like, I'll do it.
Ah!
He's like, I'm
for
in it.
him,
I'll
yeah,
do it.
for him.
Call
Yeah.
me Riri.
I mean,
Call me
listen,
Riri.
I've been
Disturbia!
Bitch better have your money.
listen,
Yeah.
I've been with my husband for like 11 years. He's my best friend. I love him to death,
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
but I also want to get the fuck away from him sometimes. Okay? That's just
Guest
That's it.
bedroom down
Okay,
the hall.
can I rant for like 2 minutes?
go.
Not
Go.
even. Can I rant for 30 fucking seconds? 30
Go.
seconds.
Go.
Just so you know
I'll
what the
even-
hell I'm living in. Okay, the hell that I am living in. And I feel like you would understand this
This
the
is
most.
Christina's vent, ladies and
This is
gentlemen.
my event. So you know those little Easy Mac cups easy
Oh
mac and
God.
cheese cups
Yep.
that you
Yep.
like heat up in the microwave.
Mhm.
So I bought a huge box from Costco. It's like the easiest fucking dinner ever in life for my 3-year-old.
He still
1,
can't
2,
figure it
3.
out, can he?
No, he can. He makes them, right? So I noticed that there was like a film on my microwave dish, like a few days ago, and I'm like, ooh, it's like
No.
boiling over. Like, what's
Oh, he's
happening
dead.
here? Like,
He's dead
so
to
I'm
us.
like, was it butter? Because sometimes he'll put butter in the microwave to soften it up. Anyway, so I'm like, it's got to be those Easy Mac cups. It's got to be. So I said to him, listen, man, just, next time, make sure, like, this is all over the place. I cleaned it up last night. I cleaned the fucking microwave. I wiped down everything in the microwave, too, because it was like time,
Mhm.
Tonight,
Oh, he didn't
we
do
had,
it.
here, you want an Easy Mac? Sure. The kid makes her an Easy Mac. I go to heat I'm making my 10-month-old his formula. Yes, I heat his formula up in the microwave. I don't give a fuck. And 30 seconds later, I open up the microwave and I'm like, I pull the thing off and I'm like, what the I slam my microwave shut. I go, the disrespect.
The disrespect.
I was just like, the disrespect.
The
Like,
disrespect.
it just blew my like I was irate. Okay, like the
A paper
inconsideration,
towel over the Easy Mac.
inconsiderate.
That's all
Yes,
you
like
need. All
that's all
you
it
need.
is. Put it underneath it. Put it on top. I don't give a fuck. Wipe it up when you're done. But like so inconsiderate. I was like, I didn't talk to him. He put my daughter down to bed. I put my son down to bed. He came outside. He goes, "What's the matter?" I go, "I am so fucking mad,
I got a shovel. I got a shovel.
babe."
I'll
Like,
be there in
I'm
a few
losing
hours.
it. This is what I mean. Like, you
I'm
need your
coming.
time. You need your space. I am getting angry over fucking macaroni jizz on my fucking microwave
Otherwise,
plate. Like,
if you don't get your time and
Christina?
space,
Vera and I
I
are
don't.
coming. We got the
I
shovels.
don't want to be the bearer of bad news.
what?
But the Velveeta cups don't boil over, bitch.
Oh, shit.
and
Does
if he's not
Costco sell the
careful,
Velveeta cups?
I don't
he's
know.
going to end up with his head in the fridge, like Jeffrey
Yeah, I
does.
didn't know. I don't. This is the
There
first
you
time I
go.
bought these cups because it was like I keep
Stuck
making
around.
full boxes and
Yeah.
then taking the extra, and she won't eat leftover macaroni and cheese. Like the
Oh,
bitch
who
knows
would? That shit's
if it's fresh or
gross.
not. I
I
know
know,
She's
it's
a
like,
toddler.
disgusting. I wouldn't eat
It's
it
gross
either,
the
but like,
first time.
yeah, I've given in.
he's
Finally, the
I
kids
thank
love it.
you.
I have given into the world. I let them have it. It's their like one quick process thing they get to have,
yeah,
Listen,
I don't care.
my toddler's on a solid Fruity Pebbles diet, so
yeah.
I
It's
get it.
Fruit Loops and macaroni and cheese
Yep.
and
I
hot
get it.
dog.
I get it.
So,
I get it.
Oh,
I get it.
All right.
anyway,
Well,
that was
now
my
we've
bad.
heated up our mac and cheese. Vera's looking like she's hot, so let's
She's
get to the
always
spot
hot.
that everyone loves. Vera's
hot,
hot.
hot, hot.
Okay, V, you ready?
I think so. I think I'm
Here
ready.
we go. 3, 2, 1, veg!
All right, kids. Oh, look at my owl. Looks so cute. Been a pretty eventful week this week. Didn't see anybody last week, so I got a few things I want to mention here. First and foremost, I want to talk about Masa Amini. Most Americans do not know who she is. She was a 22-year-old Iranian girl from a small provincial town who came to Tehran to meet family. She came with her family and she got on the wrong side of Iran's morality police. She had just a little too much hair showing from her hijab. This young woman is described by her family as very respectful, very traditional, very devout. Um, and she was arrested by the morality police. She was taken into custody. She and her brother both insisted that there was a mistake. She would fix the hijab. She wasn't trying to be disrespectful. The brother vouched for her, said, "My sister is a good girl." He followed the police car to the police station, hoping to get her out and pay the fine. She never came out. Next thing he knows, an ambulance shows up and his sister has been taken to the hospital. The morality police are insisting that she died of a heart attack at 22 years old. But when the father went to identify the body, there was bruising all over the body and evidence of head trauma. The death of this young girl sparked wild protests all over Iran. Women hit the streets. They were burning their hijab. They were cutting off their hair. They're not protesting over the fact that this young woman's hair was showing. They're protesting the fact that they do not have autonomy over their own bodies. That if they wanted to show a little hair, it's against the Quran. Even though it's not really against the Quran, it's a cleric from 1810 who interpreted the Quran and said, this is it. Just like where else? Oh my God, Roe v. Wade. Oh my gosh, America, where women don't have autonomy over their own body. Just like Virginia, where last week, in order to make political hay, Governor Youngkin instituted some very strict anti-trans laws and triggered the most massive protest of high school students ever seen in this country. High school students across Virginia walked out of class to protest the fact that trans students don't have autonomy over their own bodies. This is what it's going to come down to in November. I know the Republicans want to talk about Grandpa Joe. I know the Republicans want to talk about the price of gas. Oh my God. No, we're going to talk about the fact that every single person on this planet is a human being with rights to their own body. You cannot tell us what to do. You cannot keep us down. We are not your livestock to be ruled. Move forward with this agenda at your own peril. We will hit the streets, and we are proving it every fucking day.
Work, Vera.
Yes.
She got things to say. But we buried the lead. Christina just found it. Jeff, I can't believe you didn't talk about this.
It just came up on my phone.
Marjorie Taylor Greene's husband has filed for divorce, saying
This is what I was talking about, Jeff.
Broken marriage. Harry's getting out
So
of Dodge.
much for traditional values, bitch.
Yeah,
oh, the sanctity of marriage that every gay person is wrecking for her. It seems like she wrecked it up by herself.
With that fucking crazy brain of hers. Anyway, before we leave, since we're already over time, I have a what the fuck. Actually, I have two what the fucks. So what the? Now, the first one is delicious. Let's be honest. The first one is delicious. But to certain members of the population, let's take a tally. Who is going to eat pussy-flavored potato chips? Anyone? Pussy-flavored.
Katie McCarthy.
Grandpa Joe would. No, I'm kidding.
Negative, sir. Negative, sir.
I want to know what the flavor profile is. And do they taste like they smell?
Not everyone smells.
Not everyone's pussy smells the same, baby.
I know, that's what I'm saying. How do you come up with a uniform
I got 32 flavors of the
Is it like a smells
Ace
like
is
fish,
out.
tastes like chicken
Ace
kind
is
of
out.
moment? You know? I don't know.
That's a myth.
I don't know.
It is a myth.
I know. But the second one...
Clearly, you didn't meet that one girl.
You didn't meet
infection.
this girl.
Lola Tona. How you going?
The other one is a huge faux pas, which is kind of hilariously in bad taste, which is our bread and butter, really. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that Arnold Schwarzenegger visited Auschwitz this week?
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Do you want to see what he wrote in the visitor's book?
No.
Did he?
No. He did not.
back.
He did not.
Oh, it's true.
No, he didn't. I don't
It's
believe this
true.
for I don't believe it for
I'll be
a fucking
back.
second.
Not for a second.
I don't
Yeah.
believe it for a goddamn second. Ow, I dropped
It's
it.
not a cute moment. Not a
Well, this
cute
is like a
moment.
video panning around the entire
I
Auschwitz,
don't-
and
I
that
don't
book
believe
is
it for a
there.
second.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe
Yeah.
it for a second.
Arnold.
I don't believe it for a
come
second. I'm
on.
looking this up.
That's gold. You can Google that shit because you cannot get rid of a classic. They come back and time again. I'll be back. Just like this is finally back in our lives.
Yay!
Oh my god.
We found it. He actually said it to me himself. So incriminating evidence,
see?
Jeffrey style.
What?
folks,
Oh, it didn't play at all for me. So I'm
it was
like,
you
I
going
really.
bang. It was you falling down.
Oh,
It was you falling down, go
Oh,
bang.
oh.
Classic UCR. It's true, Katie.
it is true.
It
Oh
is
my
true.
god.
It's true.
Really?
It's almost
Jeez.
as bad as when Justin Bieber said Anne Frank would have been a believer.
Amid the mounting backlash, the Auschwitz Museum posted on the social media platform an explanation for the actor's signature. The visit was planned to be relatively short. The inscription was meant to be a promise to return for another visit and another and more in-depth visit, the organization wrote.
Oh dear.
Yeah, to
Arnold.
cover his ass.
Yeah.
Like,
Tone deaf moment.
Oh,
I hope he
Arnie,
brings Linda
baby.
Hamilton with him. He needs to bring Linda Hamilton with him next time. It'd be cute. It'd be a cute moment. Well, thank you for joining us for a little bit of an overtime
I'll be
UCR
back.
Live this week. It's been fun.
Yeah,
We have one more week. One more week of regular show. And then the week after. Oh,
the
God.
Aussies invade the
We're
US.
They're gonna be in the same room.
On tape.
Nerves. On tape. On tape in
On
the same room. We'll see. We'll see.
Luke's doing drag that night.
No, he's not.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's not.
Now
I
he's
hate
not
to
going to
break
do
it.
it.
I hate to break. Anyway, this is behind the scenes
Oh.
conversations. We'll talk about that later. We will see you next week. Make sure you enjoy Hocus
Bye.
Pocus 2, people. We'll
Bye,
see
Ace.
you
Love
later.
you.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
Luke's the pussy.
Tell
Speaking of
me
inappropriate
why are
Speaking of
we?
inappropriate things, remember when Beyonce sang that song at the 9/11 tribute concert where she was like, "No passengers on my plane," and was doing plane arms? That's inappropriate, but we've all forgotten that.